Daisu, Bullet, and Hectic Crump, they had to go to Game 5 to win their series.
Well, we're going to jump into this last game of the day. It's the winners match, Gfinity AU Elite Draft Showcase Gift of the Gab competition presented by Dell Gaming. And you asked the last score. It was a 3-1 result between the Aurora, Slurpee, Lim, and Plitz. That's the win over Le Mans Justice Robo. So that was the win for them.
Well, there you go. So they did it one game earlier.
Yep.
Then Daisu, Bullet, and Hectic were able to. Right? That's not a huge difference. So yeah, should be a close series. I'm anticipating a close series. All six players on the field.
They did do 3 in a row though. So they lost the first, which was a 1-0 tight first game, and then 3 in a row, which was convincing. 4-2, 2-1, 4-2. So
okay.
So they really put it together 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get into this.
Does make for an interesting series. Slurpee can leave that one for Plitz. He's facing the right way. But Plitz doesn't manage to make it out of the half as Hectic. Looks for another touch. Lim, the sideball. Bullet just angling to try and keep this one in the half up against Plitz. Hectic Crump. It's a top right shot, and Bullet will dunk that one down in. Looks like the first shot from Bullet, from Hectic Crump may have been going in, but again, you always want someone there just to make sure that one's going in the back of the net, and this time it's Bullet.
And this is a car change from Bullet as well. I didn't see him playing the Dominus earlier on. He's changed his car up, so unless my eyes are playing tricks on me from him, but he's been playing something else. Someone please do inform me if that's the case. Blitz, a quick counter for Aurora, and then we'll reply on this point. Love these kickoff meta, still catching players out.
Yep. Really well played from Plitz as well. Slurpee won that kickoff for Team Aurora. Plitz able to get in the back of it really quickly. Plitz better off with the challenge up against Daisu in the air. Hectic Crump. Plitz again. Bullet over the top. That double touch doesn't help him out. Daisu moves forward. Hectic Crump. Pick up that boost. Won't be able to beat Plitz to the ball. It's a long shot on target. Bullet needs to save, and he does get it. A bit far out of the box, so no credit given to him. Daisu keep up with the ball, but again, a little bit too fast this ball seems to be for any of the players to keep up by. So there's no meaningful possession being held by the team at this stage.
Under 3 minutes, this one sent high. Bullet will be off the ceiling, and a couple players misread it. Daisu goes to the ball, play out the corner. Plitz, downfield. Bullet, 50-50. The ball rolls out for Hectic. He gets a touch over the top. Daisu working super hard to get it up for the backboard. That's when we head out to the side. Half time, and still yet to get a real conviction of a pass play or a setup going forward. So you can tell the players working extremely hard. That midfield battle going, the boost an issue as well. Innovation starts to set in. Feels like I'm going on a food strike, Renkyz. Not the case. 2 minutes and 10 remaining. You have to see a goal scored.
Yeah, just a lot of back and forth ping pong. The last 30 seconds to a minute, Team Aurora have been starting to string together some pass plays, but they've been comfortably broken down by Team Inspiron in defense. Bit of a demo from Lim there. On the Hectic Crump, resets him. Daisu pass across into the midfield, but no one's there but Lim to clear it out. Bullet pops that one down. Daisu reaching for it, tries to put a shot on, be able to get a boost steal and keep the ball aggression up, but Plitz to clear it out of the half. It's going to be instantly brought back in by Bullet for Team Inspiron. Off the backboard, that's a great pass as a drop down, but Slurpee Monster puts it over to Lim, and it's the long clearance out, but Hectic Crump plenty of time to dribble that one onto the backboard. And get this one under control. Clears out over the top of Plitz, using Plitz's car to his own advantage. Daisu, that's just off. Bullet over the top of Lim, but no, Lim does get it high enough for that clearance. Good stretch in defense for Team Aurora. Plitz, oh my goodness, he's put it on. It's off the post and it will roll in. Plitz, you madman.
Have a look at this touch. It sort of calculates the point of where he needs to go down, and he's caused the confusion for the defender of where he needs to go for the attack, and then gets the angle. That's amazing. Holy moly's. Take your hat off, Plitz. That deserves it.
There he is again off the kickoff. It's going to be Daisu. Slurpy Monster doesn't want it to touch the back body, just wants it into the corner straight away and out of the half. Brought back in by Hectic Crunch. Lim not able to stop him. Hectic Crunch over the top. Oh, what a save from Slurpy Monster. Hectic Crunch will get the boost deal on the way out, but that doesn't stop Lim from clearing. Off the side where he's trying to get that past to Plitz, but rushed it a little bit. Get the boost on the way out. Bit of a theme. A lot of boost deals on the rotations out. Look, there's Plitz. Denying Inspiring in their opposite corner. Gets the pass across to Lim. Oh, he tries to get that shot in under the top bar, but it's a little bit too high. Lim, for a pass, actually takes the shot straight on. Slurpy's gone too far to the left. He punts Bullet out of the way, but that's Daisu over the top through the midfield. He ties it up with only 19 seconds remaining for Inspiron. Baza, we got a game.
I'm just going to take the words out of your mouth. That's Daisu. You never, ever try to do anything against Daisu like that. The other point is that the players are trying for second and third efforts and really taking the rotation out of the point. You've got to focus on your rotation game. If you know that you're risking your rotation out of the game and you're just exposing the defense, anything that goes over the top can cause it like that. And you have the lead in the game, you can easily get rid of it. And that's the point here. Slurpy Monster, in the meantime, shot on goal will go down and overtime's going to be the point. That should have been an inspiring win. And because of that, it's paying for it.
There we go. Wait, do you mean an Aurora win?
My bad. Sorry. One team. Aurora. You know I've got mixed up because Daisu was on the other side last time. You got me.
There we go, Daisu with that clearance out. He's not able to get that second touch though. Cleared forward, Slurpy Monster now trying to get in the back, but pass across Hectic. Does all he can off the post, and then Daisu to clear out and help his teammate out. Blitz is going very well for Aurora. Bullet needs a big clear. It's not out of the half though. Lim off the backboard yet again. Hectic Crunch beats Slurpy to it. Secondary touch. With Blitz and Slurpy working together now. Daisu. Open ball in the midfield for Lim to get in the back of. Again, a lot of reactionary defense from Inspiron, and it's going to cost him. Plitz receives the pass from Slurpy Monster. And he finishes this game. Team Aurora take out game 1 in this series.
Yeah, good pass from Slurpy. Waited for it. Gets the angle back inside. Gets first to it. Angle works extremely well. And Aurora, the first. Very nicely done.
There we go. Plitz picks up all 3 goals on Team Aurora as well in that game, so huge effort for him. Inspiron, just, well, that was a very close game, Baza. I don't think Inspiron did anything hugely wrong there. Daisu, you know, I think it was 18 seconds left, managed to put that second goal in to tie up against the score that Aurora had and sent it to overtime, but yeah, Inspiron, it just too much were they having to play reactionary defense in that overtime, and you know, Aurora took complete advantage of it.
Yep. Sorry, man. I am literally just checking a couple things, making sure everything's okay.
That's fine. Yep. I can keep babbling on.
That's all right.
It's like Change was having some issues watching the stream.
We're all good.
Apparently it's resolved now.
Apparently it's all good.
So, yeah, hopefully no issues. It's looking fine for me, so there we go. We're getting ready for game 2. The team's ready up.
So it's, you know, you're desperate for a goal. It comes down to a point where you got to think, okay, if you're not a great chance of getting it, don't commit that second, third efforts. Maybe just rotate back out. Allow your next teammate to come into play. And then go for that next effort, because you know a rotation can set up that next goal and go for it. You know what I mean? And from that point, you got the lead of game. Don't get rid of it. Anyways, second game. We'll see what happens from this point.
Best of 5, of course. There we go, Daisu. Pretty good. Last series of the day, Baza.
Exciting series. I'm really going to enjoy these two teams playing. The first goal going to be for Slurpy Monster in defense. Just not reading this coming off there. Plitz beats 2 of them as well. So Bullet In fact, they're fighting for it. Two of them fighting for it.
Lim and Slurpee. Lim was going for the touch, but Slurpee was just a little bit quicker. I think maybe Lim was just trying to
Side wall.
be there to add like a touch up into Slurpee, like kind of like a pinch maybe.
I'm
in
not
the
sure
end,
how
it
that
wasn't necessary.
Not sure how that would have panned out anyways. That would have been awkward.
It would have developed a lot of power. May have made the shot a little bit too high, but yeah, it's probably a good thing, perhaps, that it didn't go how they were maybe planning it. Slurpee, can you pick up a second? No. Pretty tight off the backboard. Hectic. Throws that one down. Blitz, time to turn around. Dacer a little bit too far up, so I have to play this one backwards. Bullet now. Dribble control. Finds it past Slurpee Monster. Not past Lim, though. It's a challenge. Lim and Slurpee going for it once again. Lim this time gets the shot on, but Hectic Crump with the save into the corner. Daesu pops this one out high. Slurpee off the backboard. Bullet. Again, the rotations for Aurora. Bullet almost punished Team Aurora there. I suppose he kind of has, because his first touch here is saved by Lim at the halfway line, but he gets on the back of it and puts on a great pass up to Daesu.
Yeah, so
that's an impressive shot.
Great shot coming out from the offense from Team Inspiron. With that defensive clearance, or the point from Lim, needed to go back to his defensive end instead of cutting out to the midfield. He gave it straight back to his opposition instead of giving his time for his defense to get back or allowing him to get a second play rolling back to his own backboard. A lot of play you see from team play that go back on their end. As I say that, another goal, and this time Lim makes up for his mistake. Yeah,
Lim putting one in very convincingly. Daesu, just an unfortunate error in defense there, centers it for Lim. Team Aurora now up again, 2-1, 3 minutes and 19 seconds remain. Of course, Aurora already picked up game 1 in the series as well, so still a fair way off, but if they win game 2, they place themselves on match point, and that's obviously a very comfortable position to find yourself in, especially when Team Inspiron would be sitting with 0 wins and they'd be requiring that very difficult sometimes reverse sweep. Very difficult all the time, I would say.
One down defensive, Plitz. Launch it downfield, a redirect from Lim. Slurpee works up. Plitz is going to go up aggressive as well. Daesu mates it, doesn't allow for the drop. Bullet downfield at the front. End-to-end work by both teams. They look to set. Good to see the work that's coming though, the pass play. So it's free-flowing. The ability is not held up or tough to find each other of the players. So they are working. This one's open. The defense not able to get there, and Bullet somehow finds nose in front of the defender and makes it work. Ties up the game.
Yeah, receives the pass from Daesu. Slots in behind the ball. Just nudges it. Just gives that tiny touch to keep it away from the defender that was coming forward, which was Lim. Slurpee Monster in tow. But there's no way that Slurpee Monster would have been back in time. So it was all on the shoulders of Lim to try and defend up against that one. And in the end, what?
The Lim and Bullet having a stalemate on the wing.
Oh, yeah. But sometimes it happens, Bars. I
have a laugh every time I see it.
I enjoy it most
who moves
when it's
first.
Yeah, I enjoy it most when it's like right in front of one of the goals.
Yeah, that's funny.
Up against a post or something. Daesu, this is awkward for him. Has to clear across his own goal. Blitz in here to support. Runs it off the backboard. Bullet sends it high. Be able to go for it. No, he rotates out. That's going to allow Plitz to get a nice touch. Center Lim going for a deft touch. Send that one goalwards, but doesn't get the connection at all. Hectic Crunch. Nice play forward. It's not quite an open net though. Lim on the rotation back is in net. Only for that save in defense. Minute 30 remains. 2 apiece, Bizer. It's looking pretty close. However, Hectic Crunch off the ceiling. Oh, not quite.
I'm yet to see it, but I'm going to put it out here. I haven't seen any demolitions on the goalie yet in these games, so I'd like to see one get forward, be a little bit aggressive. They've got the pass plays going. Now to take out the defensive line, give that demolition on that rotation player.
We'll see what happens. Demo is obviously very valuable to pull out in desperation, perhaps. Slurpee Monster makes that work for him. Lim gets on the back of it, but it's a little bit wide to the left, about a meter or so. Accuracy No good there for Lim. Slurpee, that's not gone well for him. Daesu hopes that Bullet can make it there. Hectic though. Slurpee just stops it on the line and Blitz with the dribble out. Never mind, Daesu brings it right back in and Lim, off the back of the defense, will get this one cleared out. It puts a shot on himself, but Hectic Grunt is there on the other end of the field for the save. Pops it up over the top of Blitz. Daesu now puts a shot forwards. Looks for that backboard. Nice little bounce out of the corner. Hectic Grunt won't be able to get in the back of it in time. It's up to Bullet. Looks for near post along the ground. Cheeky shot. Slurpee does get that clearance out. Hectic Grunt backwards. Here's the backwards man. You can go backwards faster than you can, Baza.
I'm not going to argue with that at all. That one's going to hit the floor and we're going to get overtime. So this match getting rather interesting the way it's going, and at a point everyone was scrambling to save and trying to score a goal in that minute mark point. We'll see what happens to this one. Sent wide, Hectic, Slurpee Monster, they battle, goes forward for Aurora. Awkward bounce off the side wall. Sets down, Slurpee not in the best place. It comes on the backboard. Hectic goes right side, everyone out of the place for defense. And it will have Inspiron tying up the series.
Yeah. Daesu off the backboard. Hectic, Blitz the only one in net, and then Hectic had all of the net pretty much to shoot at. Blitz can only cover one spot at the time. So take your pick, Hectic. He chooses the right side. Obviously easy enough for him to find in the back of the net. So Team Inspiron, they tie up the series. Game each right now between Inspiron and Aurora. And yeah, as I said in the beginning, Bizer, I feel like it is going to go to that Game 5 in this series. It's looking like a pretty close series so far. Both teams...
Lim's just made a shout out. Lucky's bounce off I've ever seen off the wall. I saw that bounce off the wall and I was like, yeah, I'm going to call that as well. That's why I'm laughing. Anyway, let's go back to your comment. I didn't mean to take you away from it.
Oh, I'd pretty much wrapped it up. Both of these teams look pretty even. You know, they've squared off 2 times in this series so far, and they've traded games. It's looking pretty close thus far. Hopefully we don't see just a blowout from here. Hopefully it's not just 2 wins back to back. I do want to see that Game 5, Buzzer. Yeah,
I totally agree. I think both of these teams are displaying a really good team progression. The pass plays and the way they're working is fantastic between them. I think we deserve a Game 5 between them, and I think they will both start to step up the pace. These goals will start to get a little bit more epic, and the pressure as well.
I think they deserve a Game 5 as well.
I still yet to see the best from Lim, still yet to see the best from Daesu, I think. We still haven't seen these guys pop off as of yet. So, Game 3, this is, I would say, the Premiership quarter.
There you go, Daesu, nice pass across to Hectic. Puts it low on the ground to give himself enough time to try and follow it up, but Lim completely denied him. Daesu with a save out. It's going to be Bullet. Sends this one high into the ceiling. Depossessed by Slurpee, but instantly pushed back by Hectic Grunt. Now Plitz up in the air. Puts that one forward for Lim. Actually gets a touch towards net, but Daesu meets in the middle with him. Get that one dropped down for Bullet off the backboard. Hectic just a bit out of position. Should have been closer towards the net. Allows Plitz to get that clearance out, and we drop into that early back and forth, although might see an early goal. Quite a few of these games that we've seen, it goes a minute and a half without anyone scoring, so we'll see what happens, Bizer.
That one for Lim. When he gets in this couple players sitting in defense, almost allowing that one to go in. Slurpee will launch this downfield. Lim a little too far for him. That one worked off the side wall. Defense will clear it out. That's Inspiron down. Hectic Grunt. Well, that looked superficial the way they're connected. Daesu. Careful going back, Hectic. Now waiting to see how Plitz approaches. Gets it over the top now to bring this inside. It's his player in Bullet. It does get collected from the opposition. Daesu reconnecting with the ball. Plitz will meet it in the air. Slurpee, hard work to get to it. Uses a lot of boosts. Hard for his rotation back. Does pick up the corner boost. Rotations will be an issue in the moment for Inspiron if they're out of place. Lim cuts off an attack forward. Dace will be up to meet it. Hectic as well. That's 2 out of place. Lim could make it an interesting position. Now Slurpee has looked to try and take out a player there. The ball wasn't moved in the best position. Daisy now forward. Slurpee counts. And it's just held up. So back and forth between the players in a couple positions where it could have been taken advantage, Renkyz.
Yeah. Gone almost 2.5 minutes into this game and still no goal being scored. But as you said, there's been a few opportunities for either team. Just haven't been able to take advantage of it. Bullet, it's a great pass off the backboard. Daisu sends it to Hectic Crunch. Bounce underneath Lim. I think Lim was expecting this one to just go straight ahead, but Hectic Crunch, smart player that he is, angles that one down. Notices that Lim's jumped as he's about to take the shot, and he's able to get that ball to go underneath him. Nice first goal for Team Inspire on buzzer.
It's a hard one to read if you're a defender. Do you go up? Do you stay down and go up the last minute? You sort of got to think, okay, well, if you're a pro player, you're going to get some air on the ground. You're not going to really angle to go around, so you're just going to predict the height. In the game, Hectic Crunch almost shot.
I think the ball pushed him more than he pushed the ball.
Never know. 1-0 at the moment. Inspire have the lead. Slurpee.
Hectic Crunch. So I was just going to say that he got demoed in the background by Slurpee, but somehow Inspiron's still keeping up this attacking pressure.
Just because you get demoed doesn't mean you can stop your attacking. It means you can send more players forward, knowing that you're going to have one in your back line in 2 seconds' time for your rotation. Saying that, they've got a goal from here from Daisu, and he knows how to work that angle up at 90 left side. Nicely done. Up by 2.
Tough shot to make. Well, at least the angle that Daisu took it from. He's on the right side of the ball, and he had to get the nose of his car around to the left side just to be able to make the angle work for him. Bullet defense off the backboard, pushed back in by Plitz, so that's going to drop down off the top bar, and then Hectic Crunch going to clear out. Lim. Defense working for them. Plitz popped by Lim. Sleeping Monster thinks Hectic Crunch to it. Bullet now off the sidewall. Looking for someone midfield. It's Hectic Crunch on the rotation out, so they'll have to face another onslaught from Team Aurora. But as soon as it touches the backboard, Daisu with the clearance out. Hectic Crunch gets on the back foot. Daisu able to keep it away from the net 4 now, but look at Plitz pass out of the corner. Daisu again. I feel like I'm saying his name so much in defense right now, Barzo. He's just up and contesting every ball, putting in so much work. Just, well, a minute left now. And Team Inspire on a 2-up.
Well, he is the workhorse. Certainly wants to hold his goal lead right now. 2-goal lead, that is. Again, into play. Makes a save as well. Bullet relieves the pressure. Again, Lim right into it. This one cleared out. Hectic Crunch. Lim with a demo launched on. Wide off. Lim sends it wide, allowing another chance. Hectic straight to it. Blitz. Downfield. It'll be wide of goal. Bullet sends it out. On dying seconds of this game as well, so it'll be hard for Aurora to try and get it in. Now it is tied up, so it'll be a lead in the series. 15 seconds, still possible for 2 if they can get them now. Quick goals required. Bullet will solidify this match with the 3rd goal. Defender can't get there to save it.
Nah. And yeah, as you said, Bullet just solidifying this game. Only 9 seconds left. Team Aurora would have to average a goal every 3 seconds, and I can tell you right now, the way that Team Inspire are about to take these kickoffs, they're not going to allow a goal every 3 seconds.
No, you need kickoff goals.
And it's not happened for Team Aurora, so Team Inspire, after this ball touches the ground, of course, we might see another goal. Slurpee. This is a nice little play to end on. Plitz booms it down the field off the backboard, and then Lim pops it high onto the opposition backboard for Slurpee to score off the back off. Nice little rotation on the car. Someone to float in nicely, so it gives them something, Bizer. It's on the 0-second mark. Doesn't win them the game, but it's a little bit of a confidence boost. Moving into what will be Game 4. Team Inspire, though, they take out Game 3 here, and that makes the series score 2-1 in favour of Team Inspire.
Give credit where it's due, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Daisu, though, monster. Talk about it. He was up for everything, flying for everything, all over the field. 3 saves, 2 assists, 1 goal. trifecta, if you will, in that whole play. Everyone in Team Inspiring scoring as well. Bullet all over it. Hectic Grunt all over the field as well. Just dominating at the moment. They're at the stage of taking two in a row. So they're on match point going into game 4. Renkyz.
Yep.
Pretty much could be the last game of the day. Last game of the Gfinity Draft Showcase.
Yeah.
Just sad feeling for me. Sad feeling for me, man. Been a pleasure the 4 weeks. Anyways. But Team Aurora, Lim, Soapy Monster, Plitz, they're going to have to find something within themselves right now.
Yeah.
Because that game was gone from them. It didn't seem like they were finding anything sort of really counter the Daisu, the Hectic.
From pretty early on as well.
Yeah. Combination was really getting at him.
Well, I tell you what though, Daisu in defense that game. The last save that he got, I believe it was the last save he got. He got a clear, landed on his own backboard, and then Plitz, I believe it was, for Team Aurora, took a shot on net, and Daisu jumped off the backboard, got a pretty impressive save. And then we go, Bullet, can he pick up the first one? No, Lim will just beat him to it. Daisu put a lot of work in defense in the previous game. We'll see what he can do in offense this time. He's been putting in a lot of work in offense throughout the afternoon so far. Bullet, field Lim, centers that one up. Hectic Grunt, the backwards man, half flip. Wants to go forwards this time. Pass 2, Bullet, doesn't quite get in the back of it. Hectic.
I love how you just named him the backwards man. It's like, that's his name now. He is the backwards man. It's done.
Hectic Grunt, the backwards. It's a joke from, I'm not even sure I can say the title of the movie. It might get you in trouble with Twitch's terms of service, but Daisu.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, don't go there.
No, it's
Please don't.
I can't remember the name of the actor. If I could remember the name of the actor, the movie name starts with Freddy.
Oh, wow.
I'm the backwards man,
Okay.
I can go backwards faster than you can. And yeah, Hectic, the amount of times I've caught him just driving backwards, getting some nice bicycle flicks out of his own half and everything. I don't know.
Yeah,
Felt it was appropriate.
Okay, fair enough. I understand. I see where it's come from.
So yeah.
Story time with Renkyz, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way we go.
Little highlight for Daisu, of course, though. He spent a lot of time in defense that last game. He does open up the scoring in this game for us.
Pretty much Daisu on a tee. He's been a highlight reel in the showcase itself for the last 4 weeks. He's certainly had some really good goals himself, and Daisu certainly playing well into this afternoon or this evening games, wherever you are in Australia or around the world. Plitz, in the meantime, shows up, puts in the first for his team as well.
No sweat for Plitz here. 112 kilometers per hour off the back of a nice backboard pass from Plitz. Sorry, from Lim. Plitz gets on the back of it. Slurpy Monster, I think he bumped Daisu on the backboard there. So there we go. Looks like everyone from Aurora got involved with that one. Bullet. Hectic Grunt. Again, a few times from Hectic Grunt I've seen him like get a redirect. He manages to get it on target, but the pace of it's extremely slow and it never ends up converting into a goal. So I think that's the one thing that Hectic Grunt is just trying to work on at the moment, is developing power with those redirects. But so far, been working out for him enough.
The speed of Inspiring is phenomenal right now. You should see the amount of checking and the challenges they are doing to Aurora and the boost starving they're doing in their 50 right now. It's phenomenal. It's a result in this goal.
From Bullet. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of rotations, trying to get that boost deprivation in as much as they can. As you said, a little bit of body checking, bumping here and there. No demos, no huge chain of demos at least that we've seen recently. But if it's not necessary, it doesn't matter.
Well, you make that point, right? And sometimes demos don't have to be put into place unless you're trying to open up a defensive end to score. Bumping and checking can be so effective when just trying to get people out of place, so you can get passing into a progression play. So I say that Hectic Grunt puts in the third. This game's getting really interesting.
This is a nice one for Hectic Crunch. Just 16 boost as he jumped up. Squirts it all at once. And yeah, just a nice angle. Finds that nice little spot in that bottom right. Bounces off the post, off the angle of Blitz. Slurpee Monster needed to be inside the net, not on the outside. Bit unfortunate for him, just could not get there in time. Blitz off the backboard. We've seen this a lot from Team Aurora. They haven't had an issue passing and setting up goals. They've had an issue converting the passes into goals, Buzzer.
Well, downfield here, Lim. Blitz. Plenty of time for him. 2 on the line. Sprung. We've got time to play as well. Good goal. Margin for him. Them off the ceiling. Hectic. Put it back up there. Interesting ball to be played out. Daisu, third man up and plays a dunk. What
Praise
a
a duck.
A dunk.
Oh, duck. I thought you said praise a duck. I was like, hang on, what's this about?
Plays a dunk, but, you know, could be a duck as well. Who knows? He swims his way through to the goal and collects the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, wow.
I wonder if I should start saying that every time Daisy scores. Now, praise a duck.
Praise a duck, or plays a duck, or plays a
praise.
Dunk?
Like praise as in like, you know, give good praise to someone.
Oh,
it's just misheard you, Bizer. It's as simple as that, but it works. Sounds good. If you want to call Daisu a duck, I guess it might be a little bit offensive.
Can you imagine Daisu's face when he hears that? He's gonna flip. He's gonna flip it. He's gonna get angry.
Praise the duck.
I can see it just turning. No, okay. Wow.
He'd take it well. He's required in defense yet again, but I mean this is almost looking, you know,
he's
all
having a
but
good,
done.
He's having a good game, regardless.
Yeah. Far post, he's going to find it as well.
Beautiful.
Praise the duck, he's done it again.
every clip of Daisu, praise the duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. It's the new meme of Daisu, ladies and gentlemen.
Daisuism. Remember that one?
Yes.
Duffy's was the Archbishop.
Oh no.
30 seconds left and Team Inspiring are pretty much taking this one out. They're right on the verge. Team Aurora, if they get a couple quick goals back to back right now, might pull it back as the seconds are ticking down. It's not looking likely at all, Bizer. They needed to score.
I was going to say, what are you hungry? Are you thinking about eating duck tonight, Renkyz?
Duck.
Yeah, I was just thinking, is that on the menu for dinner?
I had Chinese last night, actually, but I've only ever tried duck from Chinese once, and perhaps I shouldn't do it again. If Daisu is going to be praise the duck and all that, then I'm sure he wouldn't be happy with that. There we go. We see a 0-second goal once again from Aurora by Blitz, assisted by Lim, but it's not going to be enough. That victory there is Team Inspiring walking away with the series in their hands. Daisu, well played. It was a good series, Bizer. Wasn't the closest. I wanted to see that Game 5. I still think that Team Aurora were capable of bringing it there, but I think after, not this game, the previous one, you know, things just, they didn't really feel that things were going their way, and maybe just let things get a little bit too much for them. And Inspiring were able to capitalize on that. Daisu, the madman who was in defense in the previous game.
Hat-trick for the duck.
This time. But defense in one game, offense in another. I think Daisu has well and truly proven that he is a very valuable player for any team to pick up. So he can do it all. He is the duck man.
Oh god. What I did say, just to correct everyone, I said dunk.
Plays the dunk.